Above all things, respect yourself. Like a mountain standing firm against unruly skies, self-respect is the foundation of all virtue. It isn't vanity. No, vanity is merely a mirage dancing on the walls of our mind. True self-respect reaches deeper, like ancient roots intertwining with Earth's core, grounding us as life's tempests rage around us. We shield our possessions, maintain our reputations, safeguard our time. Yet how often do we abandon our own core values? How readily do we trade our inner peace for the fleeting nod of approval? Every time we compromise, every time we yield to external pressure, we chip away at the marble of our character. Ask yourself, when did you last say yes when your soul begged you to say no? When did you last dim your own light just to let others bask in their darkness? Remember, your worth isn't determined by the crowd's applause, but by the quiet confidence with which you uphold your own truth. Stand resolutely at the gates of your integrity. Respecting yourself isn't just a choice, it's the measure by which the world will regard you. It isn't vanity, it's survival. It isn't selfishness, it's clarity. Are you willing to be your own most steadfast guardian? The answer lies not in words, but in how firmly you stand when the winds of compromise blow your way. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. Picture a vast kingdom, not of stone and soil, but of thought and will. Within its borders, desires whisper like restless winds. Emotions surge like wild rivers. Yet who holds the crown? Many of us live as servants in our own realm. We bow to anger's demands. We tremble before fear's decrees. We chase pleasure's empty promises, believing ourselves free while wearing invisible chains. True freedom? It's not the power to do as we please, but the strength to master what pleases us. Every thought, every impulse, every reaction, these are territories waiting to be claimed. To rule them is to rule yourself. Look now at your inner empire. Where do rebellion's flames still burn? Which provinces have you surrendered to chaos? Each breath, each moment, offers a chance to extend your reign, to quiet the usurpers that steal your peace. The crown of self-mastery weighs heavy, yet no other throne offers genuine liberty. For what use is external freedom if we remain prisoners of our own untamed nature? Your kingdom awaits its rightful ruler. Will you rise to claim it? No man is free who cannot control himself. Like a ship without a rudder, drifting, turning, spinning with every passing wave, we become slaves to each fleeting impulse. Our desires whisper their sweet promises, but they're sirens leading us to rocky shores. Think of your mind as a garden. Left untended, weeds of reaction will choke out reason. Every impulsive word, every unconsidered action, they're the vines that slowly, silently bind us. But here's the truth that few dare face. Restraint isn't imprisonment, it's liberation. Watch a master musician. Their freedom comes not from playing any note they wish, but from years of disciplined practice. Their control creates their art. Their mastery births their freedom. You feel that urge to speak in anger, that pull toward instant gratification. That's not your freedom calling, it's your chains rattling. True power lies in the pause, in the space between impulse and action, in the quiet moment of choice. Every no to instant pleasure is a yes to lasting freedom. Every conscious breath between trigger and response breaks another link in the chains of compulsion. This is the paradox. The more we master ourselves, the freer we become. So ask yourself, who holds your reins today? Your impulses, your habits, your fears? Remember, freedom isn't found in the ability to do anything, but in the power to do what's right. The choice, as always, remains yours. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. A muscled arm can lift great weights, yet trembles before life's deeper trials. But a fortified soul, It stands unwavering against the fiercest storms of fate. Look at how we chase physical power, building temples of flesh and bone that time will inevitably erode. Yet what lies within? That eternal spark, that flame no wind can extinguish. Think deeply now. When darkness falls, when pain visits, when loss strips away all external strength, what remains? Not the muscles that will weaken, not the speed that will slow, but that quiet, immovable center within. Your body may be strong enough to move mountains, but can it remain steady when doubt whispers, when fear circles, when grief tests every fiber of your being? The soul, properly tempered, grows more resilient with each trial. Each setback polishes it. Each obstacle strengthens it. While physical might bows to time, the spirit, if we dare to forge it, only burns brighter. So ask yourself, are you building walls that must crumble, or cultivating that inner flame that nothing, not time, not trials, not even death itself, can extinguish? The choice stands before you. Will you be merely strong, or will you be unshakable? In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Like a volcano ready to erupt, anger demands release, but wisdom whispers, wait. Think of the mighty oak. When storms rage, it doesn't fight back. It bends, it endures, it survives. While lesser trees snap and fall, the oak's restraint becomes its strength. How many friendships lie in ruins from words we can't take back? How many mornings have we woken to regret the actions of our rage? In that burning moment between fury and response, there lies a sacred space, a moment of choice. Will you let anger speak for you, act through you, or will you stand guard at the gates of your own peace? Remember, your words, once released, are arrows that cannot be recalled. Your actions, once taken, carve permanent paths through time. When anger rises, pause, breathe. Feel its heat, but don't let it consume you. In this silence, in this stillness, you'll find something far more powerful than rage: control. The truest strength isn't in the storm, it's in the calm at its center. What will you choose in your next moment of fire?